This is the day the Lord has made, so let's rejoice to be glad in it. Thank you guys for tuning in. So today is day 3 of the 40-day plan. And if you have done day 1 and day 2, you're in the right place. If you have not done day 2 yet, you might want to go back. If you have not done day 1 yet, start from the beginning. But if you have done day 1 and day 2, stay here. So today our task is to buy something for our loved ones to show that we thought of them. Buy something for your loved one that says, I thought of you. Okay? Romans 12:10 says to outdo one another in love, right? And to show love and honor. Not in those exact words. I'm not, let me be honest, I'm not great at remembering scripture word for word, but it does say something along those lines. But you can look it up. All right. But I will post it on the description of this video, so you'll see it. But without further ado, let's get into it. So your task is to buy someone something. Buy that someone something. Your relationship, your friendship might still be a bit rough. That person might be keeping his or her distance from you. I'm encouraging you to not give up on that person. Do not give up, okay? You want to continue to show this person that you are on a path to change. You want to change who you are. You want to become less of yourself and more of God. And God is all about giving. God is all about charity. God is all about, doing for others more than you're doing for yourself. You want to show this person that you love this person more than you love yourself, okay? And there's nothing wrong with giving. I don't want anyone to tell you that giving is a sign of weakness and giving is a sign of being a pushover. Allowing someone to take advantage of you is weak, okay? But if you're freely giving from the bottom of your heart, regardless of whether anyone asks for it or not, that is not a sign of weakness. Ignore the noise, get rid of it, and get rid of anyone in your life that tells you that, okay? Do not listen to that noise. Your task today is to give someone something, to buy something for someone, okay? It doesn't matter what it is. You might want to think outside the box. If you are someone who pays attention to the smallest details in this person's life, think of a favorite movie. Think of a favorite color. Think of a favorite article of clothing or favorite brand. Think of a hobby that this person is interested in. Any of their hobbies. Do they like to read? Do they like to write? Do they like arts? Do they like music? Do they like to dance? Do they like to cook? Do they like to bake? Do they like to work with their hands? For you ladies who are watching this and listening, does your man like to work with his hands? Does he like cars? Does he like clothing? Find something that he enjoys and get him something today. And it doesn't have to be expensive. It could be something small. It could be something as small as a magazine or a guide or something, or a tool, or whatever it is that he enjoys doing. And if you're a man and you're in a relationship with a woman and your relationship with her is kind of messed up because you did something to upset her, think of something that she enjoys. Does she enjoy baking? Does she enjoy cooking? Does she enjoy dancing? Does she enjoy reading? Arts? What is it that she enjoys doing? Think of that and get her something. It could be, you could have a friend that you're trying to mend a relationship with, and do something small for that friend. Buy something for him, buy something for her. The object is to show this person that you have thought of this person. And if this person receives it, great. Then you're getting somewhere. If this person rejects it for whatever reason, it's okay. But the key is to not give up. Remember, this is not just about whoever it is that you've upset. And it's not just about trying to win that person back. That's not the goal here. That's not the main goal here. Okay? You're going to do this whether this person comes back in your life or not. And like I said, this is a journey. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. This is a marathon. Okay? And I know enough about marathons to know that you're going to have bumps on the road. You're going to have rough patches. You're going to have times where you want to give up. You're going to have times where you're going to want to quit, where you're going to say it's not even worth it. But when you cross that finish line, I promise you it'll be worth it. I promise you you're going to have a new appreciation for the journey that you went through. And you'll have a new appreciation for this person when this person does accept you back. If this person does not accept you back in his or her life after the 40 days are done, then it's on that person. It's no longer on your hands. You have done your part in your test of faith. This is a test of faith. This is not, I got to do all this stuff because I want to win this person back. No, this is a test of faith on your part. And the more consistent you are with it, the more diligent you are with it, the more things are going to happen spiritually for you. I'm not going to tell you what the next step is. Maybe some of you might already know, but I'm not going to tell for those of you who don't know, I'm not going to tell you the next step. I want you to be diligent enough to complete the first step, the second step, and the third step I've given you so far. I want you to be able to complete these things regardless of what the outcome is and be ready for the next step for number 4. The idea is to have faith in the program. Have faith in God through this process. Don't just trust the process. Trust God through this process. Allow God to work with you. Allow God to be in the center of it. Allow Him to be in the center of all of it. The reason why you're doing this now is because God was not in the center of it. God was not in the center of your relationship. God was not in the center of your friendship. Somebody did not yield. And that person, if you're watching this, that person is probably you. You probably have not yielded. And this is where I'm gonna have to give you some tough love. You brought this on yourself. So now you got to do this. Now this is going to be your test of faith. Your faith was probably weak, and that's why you're here. That's why I'm yelling at you right now. But don't worry, guys. You and I are in the same boat. We are. I'm doing this with you. And yes, trust me, I've yelled at myself. I've already done that. So where do we go from here? Just complete step number 3 and be ready for step number 4. If your loved one, whether it's your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, best friend, family member, whether or not they receive it, if they receive it and they receive it gratefully, tell you that they appreciate it, and things start to go smooth after that, great. But guess what? It's not over. It's not over. Your journey is not over, and it does not stop even after you receive a hug or a kiss from that person. It does not stop. That person's still going to want to see commitment. That person is going to want to see, what's that word I'm looking for? Consistency. You need to be consistent with what you do with this program. That's what it's going to take. If this person does not receive it with gladness, if this person rejects it, do not give up. Do not give up. You do not give up on God, and you do not give up on this person. No matter what, you keep going. This is a test of faith. You keep going. Sooner or later, eventually, this person who walked out of your life is going to see a change in you. He's going to see a change in you. She's going to see a change in you. This is a test of your growth. That's all it is. Until next time, guys. God bless.